call this meeting to order. And Shalina, will you call the roll?
Mr. Gary Johnson.
Here.
Mr. Randy Kellogg.
Here.
Dr. Joe Williams.
Here.
Ms. Lori Jansen.
Here.
Ms. Sherry Honeycutt.
Here.
5 members present. We do have a quorum.
Okay, I guess we'll have an oath of office taken by Randy Kellogg, administered by Dr. Joe Williams, our board clerk.
Just come up to the camera.
Oh, okay.
Randy, if you'd repeat after me. I state your name. I, Randy Kellogg, hereby declare under oath that I will faithfully perform the duties of board member of Meridian Technology Center
That I will faithfully perform the duties of board member of Meridian Technology Center
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
and that I will faithfully discharge all the duties pertaining to said office,
and that I will faithfully discharge all of the duties pertaining to said office,
and obey the Constitution and laws of the United States and Oklahoma.
and obey the Constitution and laws of the United States and Oklahoma.
Randy, congratulations and thank you for serving.
Okay, next we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance by Randy Kellogg.
Join me in salute to our flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. So we have a guest here tonight. We have introductions. Hello, Jeremy. Okay. Reports, presentations, and comments from the audience.
Okay, for those of us who are on campus, we're going to kind of take a recess and go take a tour of the construction project, the STEM edition. And so if the rest of you will just kind of put on pause and we'll come back, I would say in about 20 minutes. So we'll look forward to seeing you then. Jeremy's going to lead the way for us. Hard hats.
Hard hats and glasses. Everything that you would ever need.
All right.
And
I've always wanted a hard hat. Okay, we need glasses. Can I leave?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Out the hallway.
I'm not saying I can see without mine very well, so if I get it, don't work.
You didn't read your own email.
See you in a few, Gary.
Okay. I thought we were doing a virtual tour. I guess I just messed up on this because it looked to me like everyone was going to do video conference when I saw the agenda. And so I said, well, I'll just do video conference. I knew we could come up.
It did look that way. I had made the determination that with the spike in cases in Payne County and Noble County, I decided I didn't care to come over. As much as I would like to see you all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's sure going up, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and I just feel like I want to stay away from it.
Absolutely. Well, I think we all understand. And,
Well, I know you do. So
yeah.
yeah, if I can't go shop at Walmart, I can stay home.
Well, I can say you don't want to catch this.
Did you have it, or did you?
I had it, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
no,
I was Payne County number 3.
okay. Wow. Wow.
But I had a lot of good help on the way, so I made it through.
Did you end up in the hospital or not?
No, I didn't. I wrote it out at home
Okay.
and with my good partner here and prayers and turned it over to the man upstairs.
That's wonderful. That's what you've got to do. So,
Okay, I just got a text and we are still live. So anyway,
okay, I'll mute and see you in about 15 minutes.
all right, I'm just going to watch. So, all right.
All right.
All right. Welcome back. The tour was great. It's great. Okay, let's move on to superintendent's reports and discussion by board and staff. And by the way, happy birthday, Dr. Major.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Want to start by clarifying a question that came up on our agendas for our virtual meetings. And the rules for holding a virtual meeting says when you post the agenda, you have to designate whether the board members are going to be in person or whether they're going to be virtual. But there's kind of weirdness in the rules saying that if you post that they're going to be in person, they can't later decide they're going to be virtual. But if you post them as virtual, then you can later decide that you want to be here in person.
Okay.
So that's why we've listed in each of these agendas, all of you as being virtual. And so as we move forward, that's kind of some clarification there. And so want to make sure that it's new for all of us and they've worked well. It's allowed us to conduct business even when we couldn't be together, but we'll probably still do a few of these as we move along. Just a few announcements. Our RadTech graduation will be July 9th. We were going to go ahead and try to schedule that as an in-person graduation. We made the decision on Monday to change that to a virtual graduation, much like we did the year-end graduation. We just don't feel like it's prudent at this point to have gatherings of groups on campus that we can't really guarantee that we can maintain social distancing. And so our marketing team is working with our RadTech program to make sure that something's nice is put together for them. And we will send out a link to you all about that graduation that'll happen on the evening of the night. We did open campus to the public on June 15th. We have 3 of our entrances open. We have the main entrance here by Sandy Colasaco's desk. We have entrance B3, and then we also have the main entrance in the Industrial Development Center, IDC. At each of those, we have a station that has masks and gloves and hand sanitizer and signs that we're asking all of our guests to wear a mask when they're on our campus. We feel like that's important to try to keep everybody safe and healthy. And if we can keep everybody safe and healthy, we can keep the school open. At the time we start having lots of exposures, then we're going to have to close back down. So we're asking all of our guests to help us with that, as well as our staff. So it's going really well. We did order 20,000 masks this week, anticipating what our needs is going to be in the fall. I think that'll last us a couple of months, so we're not really sure what that looks like. We have not made a definitive decision on what classes are going to look like in full-time programs in August. We're monitoring our sending schools. We serve the 10 public schools, and so we're going to have to be kind of in concert with what they do. So we're preparing for the 3 scenarios of school as usual with social distancing, virtual, and then a hybrid. And so we will probably 3rd week of July have to make a decision on that. We're kind of all just trying to see what the situation is going to look at that point, but we'll keep you posted. We did have 3 or 4 teams participate with NASA this last year in their Hunch program. And one of our teams, 3 of our pre-engineering students were recognized, and they had designed a lunar flagpole that they could take up to the moon and plant the flag outside of the craft. And so their award was recognized as a winning project. So it potentially could be used and modified and then actually go into space. So we were excited about the kids participating. Had COVID not happened, those kids would have got to go to NASA in Houston and present their ideas. The way I think it ended up doing, they did a virtual presentation, and each group had a mentor from NASA who then, I think, helped them facilitate the presentation virtually. And so we're very proud of all of the students who participated, not only in pre-engineering but culinary. But this particular team did get recognized as a winning design. So pretty cool deal. We're excited for them. You probably noticed around campus, our external paint project is underway. That's our annual refresh, areas that need it. This year we chose to concentrate extensively on the outside of the buildings rather than the inside, so that we didn't have a lot of comings and goings in and out of the buildings. And so I would say that they're maybe halfway done. And so there's not a problem that they're going to not get done by the time school starts. And so if you see little red numbers on walls outside, that's not graffiti. That's planned. That's their next, where they're headed to next. And the walls that they're going to do. Our business and industry services put together a program recognizing that there would be a lot of people that have been displaced that will be looking for reemployment as things open back up. And so they have created a Be Ready program, and it's the Meridian's Real Life Education and Development for You initiative. And a majority of that is offered online. It's a set of classes intended to establish a foundation for the job search and interview. It incorporates the National Career Ready Certificate, has OSHA 10 certification, CPR certification, and then some other professional skills certifications. And so that's available not only to individuals in our district, but really anywhere. So that's been launched and trying to do what we can to help individuals who've been displaced be ready to go back into the world of work. So I was very proud of our biz staff for creating that. And I know Martin's done a great job of helping us start putting out promotions on that. So just one of the innovative ways we're trying to meet the changing needs of our constituents. Next week is year end for finances for our budget. And we're expecting to carry over about $4.7 million in our general fund, and that's about $380,000 more than we typically would. We know that there are going to be some extraordinary expenses next year. We also know that we won't receive our full budget next year likely. And so the state has allowed us to carry over more than we normally would. So we're ending the year in very, very good financial condition. And if you look through the encumbrance ledger, there were a lot of program supplies, and that's money we went ahead and spent out of the budget this year, but those supplies will be used next year in the program. So Shalina, you and your team have done an amazing job of managing that through all of this. So thank you for that. Our building fund, we're going to carry forward at year end about $4.9 million. A chunk of that is dedicated to the 2 building projects we have. And so that number is a little misleading sometimes because we save and it gets really large and then we build a project and it goes down. But there's not a limit legally to the amount of money that we can carry forward in the building fund. So we typically just try to carry forward what we have. Projected cost plus kind of a $3 million cushion. So we're going to be a little bit below the $3 million, but real close. So building projects, you saw the progress on the STEM edition, the South Division. They've finished drilling the piers and the walls completely done or substantially complete. So we'll start seeing some things coming out of the ground in the very near future. We're very pleased with CMS Willowbrook staff over there and the job that they're doing. So we're excited about seeing that move forward. Did want to let you know that today I accepted on your behalf the resignation of David Shelton. He was our Director of Instruction for our health programs. David has accepted a position in a public school as a high school principal. It was a position that he felt like was good for him and his family at this time. And so we're going to miss him, and he's done a great job for us. But we always tell our employees if there's another position that you feel like is better for you and your family, if you'll tell us that, we certainly don't want to get in your way. And so we wish David the best. He's going to be with us through July 10th, and then he will start. So I've accepted on your behalf. You'll have a ratifying agenda item on our August 6th agenda. This lets him go ahead and get freed up and lets us go ahead and advertise the position and try to get it filled. So,
Which area was he? You said
health. Yeah, he was over the health programs. I should say he also worked with our ABEG program. So that kind of concludes the things that I have. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to try to answer them.
Move on to the consent agenda. So we have large consent agenda, A through T. Do we want to move forward with the consent agenda as a full item, or what's your pleasure?
I was just going to ask a question on did we have anything to report on the crime campus crime?
No, it was all zeros this time. which we like.
Yes.
One more year and we'll have the 1-1. It'll drop off in the 3 years. So
Yeah.
we hope we don't have any. Right? Yeah, we're very proud that we have a very safe environment for our students and our employees.
Performance review guidelines, were there any changes for that?
A lot of these are just updates. On the handbooks, there were some policies that we had to add due to COVID and some different things that we're having to do in terms of if students are testing remotely, monitoring of those tests through practical nursing, some of the guidelines there. In RadTech, there had to be a contingency plan on how schools, how they would continue to be able to learn even in a pandemic. And then in the emergency response manual, it was actually, we didn't have a pandemic plan. And so the emergency response, in addition to changing dates, adds that as well as the emergency egress plans and shelter plans for the STEM edition. So just a lot of updates.
Is the financial handbook related to the students' financial requirements for being here?
Yes, federal financial aid requires us to have a consumer's guide, so basically a handbook for individuals who are interested in applying for financial aid. So it includes everything from our Title IV aid to our scholarship opportunities. It also includes information about resources outside of the school that they can access. And so it's made available, all of our manuals are made available in print, but they're also available online.
Any changes on the state law level as far as it pertains to our going out for bids and things like that? All those levels are the same.
All of that pretty much stayed the same this year. The legislature didn't do a lot of policy bills this year because they got interrupted. So at the time they could come back, they mainly concentrated on budget. So we didn't see a lot of policy changes due to legislative action.
Is the ACT institutional membership, is that just for the school or is that for participants within the school, like the board?
It's the school, it's a school membership, but it includes all of our professional staff and board members.
I would move that we approve the items on the consent agenda, items A through T in one vote.
I think that.
Okay, we have a second with Sherry. Okay. Shalina, will you call?
Johnson,
Yes, I forgot.
Kellogg,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Jansen,
Yes.
Honeycutt.
Yes.
Motion passes. So we will move on to number 8, action to be considered. Discussion and vote to approve or disapprove awarding a contract for the roof project to include the West Wing Addition Building Zone D.
You gave us permission to go out for bids on the roofing project, and we had budgeted about $100,000 for that. And we received 3 bids, and the lowest and best bidder for this particular project was American Roofing out of Ponca City. And they have done work for us and in the past, and they do a really good job. And so we're recommending that the board accept their bid for a base bid of $96,670. There are a couple of alternates that could happen depending upon when they start taking off the roof, whether or not certain conditions exist, and they were also the lower combined bid in both of those. So we're recommending that we go with the American Roofing.
Chairman, I would move to approve the contract for the roof project to include the West Wing Addition buildings, Zone D, and the bid provided by American.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Shalina, will you call roll?
Johnson,
Yes.
Kellogg,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Jansen,
Yes.
Honeycutt.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Do we need a?
I don't think so, unless you all feel any.
All right, so then we will move on to number 12. Is that correct?
Yes.
How would we like to proceed with this. Shall we discuss these individually?
It's your pleasure. We can do them all as one. I would like to make a couple of comments, if you don't mind. We're asking for you to approve the employment of Dustin Charter as an instructor in our culinary arts program. And I wanted to give you a little bit about his background. He will join our staff on July 6th. He's a graduate of Catoosa High School. He earned a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from Oklahoma State University. He attended the La Cordon Bleu College of Culinary Arts in Las Vegas, where he graduated summa cum laude. He's coming to us, his most recent position has been with TS Fork in Stillwater, where he was chef. And he and his family live in Stillwater. So we're very pleased to be able to recommend his employment to you and are asking you to approve that. And then you probably also noticed that our addendas, our short-term classes are shorter than normal. Again, we're offering some short-term classes, but we're certainly not doing the volume that we probably would otherwise. A lot of these are in person, but our adjunct instructors have also been really good about converting and helping us be able to offer some online instruction as well. And so some of them are teaching in a little different environment than what they're used to, but it seems to be going very well. So we're recommending approval of all of the items A through E.
Do I have a motion?
Madam President, I move that we approve items 12A through E.
We have a second. Roll call, please.
Johnson,
Yes.
Kellogg,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Jansen,
Yes.
Honeycutt.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Do we have any announcements?
The announcement I would make is our next meeting, I believe, is on August 6th. So, and we will kind of judge what the conditions are at that time as to whether or not we do a Zoom type of meeting or whether or not we do it in person. These are really special meetings, which means there's not an opportunity for new business on them. But again, it allows us to go ahead and get business done virtually when we need to. So that would be on August the 6th.
I would like to thank Lori for presiding tonight in my absence. So thank you very much, Lori, for stepping in and taking care of everything.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And happy birthday to Doug.
Thank you very much.
Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Second.
Second, we have a motion. Motion and a second. May I have
Johnson,
Yes.
Kellogg,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Jansen,
Yes.
Honeycutt.
Yes.
Okay, we are adjourned.
Thank
all
you
of
all
you.
very much. Very good.
Pardon? Yeah.
So thanks for that.
Shalane, thank you. Hey, nice pen.
Yes. See you, Gary.
As a young boy selling newspapers.